Welcome to Christiana Pranayama, where the threefold path of mental, physical, and spiritual mastery intersect in occult asana practice. Fridays are sacred to Venus. I personally call Fridays Venus days, but Friday actually comes from Freya's days, after the Norse goddess Freya, of love, beauty, fertility, sex, war, gold, and magic. These are some serious powers to invoke. I promise you'll never do Fridays the same after this. Venus, in astrology, has a tremendous influence on love and beauty. So in this practice, we'll explore the themes of self-love, relationships, and aesthetic appreciation. We'll be exploring these themes with a guided Anahata Chakra heart-opening meditation and a torso-opening sequence based on the energy of Venus. Later, we will learn a pranayama technique called humming bee breath to soothe our nervous systems and help us to connect with our truest inner nature. And finally, some food for thought on how to invoke the power of Venus and incorporate her into your everyday life. This is my weekly Freya Day practice. Grab a seat on your mat and let's get started. Embodying the energies of Venus will help you to cultivate a sense of inner and outer beauty. Nourish your heart and spirit. Embrace the joy of unconditional love, the elegance of forgiveness, and the artistry of your own being. Let's open class with an Om to soothe our vagus nerve and activate our parasympathetic nervous system, followed by a few moments of silence to tap into our breath, into our bodies, into our mat, and into presence. Deep inhale in. Feel into your sit bones and use your inhales to press your seat even further into the mat, into gravity. Let it all go, become heavy. Staying heavy in your seat, become aware of the space behind your sternum in the center of your rib cage. In your mind's eye, picture a green glowing light in the center of your chest, slowly, with each breath, growing to encapsulate your entire torso. Breathe into this glowing green light. Relax all your muscles. Continue to focus on this glowing, growing green orb. It may begin to pulsate, that's totally normal. With your next inhale, imagine you're breathing that glowing green past the edges of your skin, towards the outer corners of the room you're in. Every inhale makes it bigger and bigger, like a slow motion explosion of green, loving light. Breathe this green light all the way up through the ceiling, into the roof, outside the bounds of your home, your building, until your whole street, your whole block is enveloped in rich and fertile green energy. Stay here in this consecrated bubble of love for a minute. On your exhales, Bring your belly button towards your spine. Inhaling deeply. Exhale the belly button to the spine. On this last round of breath, let the pressure go. Let the breathing go. Watch the glowing green orb reabsorb into your body, solidifying into a luminous gemstone in the center of your chest. Take a few moments to look inwardly at this beautiful stone. Memorize it. This is your magical, precious stone of love and beauty, your personal Venusian charm. Gently become aware of the rest of your body, listening into the sounds of the room, feeling your seat touching the floor. Beautiful. Flutter open the eyes and meet me in extended puppy pose, Anahatasana. Stretching the arms out in front of you, keeping your hips above your knees. Your knees are directly under your hips. Push yourself up into a tabletop position. Inhale the right fingers up to the ceiling. Exhale, thread them through the left arm so that the right shoulder comes to the mat, squaring off the hips. Breathing into that right shoulder, opening the shoulder blades. Push into the mat with your left hand, bring the right fingertips back up. Inhale. Exhale, right palm onto the mat. Inhale, the left fingertips up, opening up to the ceiling. Exhale, thread it through the right arm, bringing the left ear to the mat, left shoulder to the mat. Squaring off those hips again to the left side. Breathe into the left shoulder to open up the shoulder blades. Push into the mat with your right hand, bringing the left fingertips back up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, left palm finds the mat again, tabletop position. Come onto your belly for low cobra, keeping the elbows tucked in really nice and tight, palms directly underneath the shoulders, and like you're pushing a marble out in front of you with your nose and up to the ceiling. Look up, breathe in. You can levitate your palms just off the mat if you'd like here, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Another nice big inhale here, opening up the collarbones. Exhale, back down to the mat. Open up the right arm out to the side. We're going into a low revolved cobra. You're going to push into the mat with your left hand so that you come onto the right side of your body, opening up the right shoulder. You can kickstand your left foot behind you if that's comfortable. Exhale back to center. Open up the left arm out to the side, bringing the right palm underneath the right shoulder. Push yourself up to be laying on your left side, breathing into the left shoulder. You can kickstand your right foot behind you if that's helpful. Beautiful. Coming back to center. Push yourself into child's pose, Balasana. Take a deep breath here. And then exhale into your first downward dog, pedaling out the feet if you'd like. Take baby steps up to the front of your mat, into forward fold. Just hanging heavy here. Your knees can be bent. You can grab onto opposite elbows, shaking your head yes and no. Let go of the elbows and slowly roll back up into a standing position. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling the shoulders back. Close down the eyes, hands in prayer at heart center. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, jump, or hop to plank. Inhale in high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, picking up the hands if you'd like. Exhale, downward dog. One round of breath here. Inhale, right leg rises, opening up the hip. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot to the outside of the right hand. Drop the back knee. Inhale the chest forward to lizard pose, opening up the right knee if you'd like. You can go further by planting your left palm on the ground and reaching back with your right hand to grab your left foot, finding the balance between opening your shoulder and opening the quad. Gently let go of your foot, straighten out your body, heel toe your right foot to the left side of your mat and drop the knee down to come into pigeon pose. You can either stay sitting up here or fold down over the bent leg and relax for a few breaths. Beautiful. Put your palms on the mat, and however you'd like, bring your right foot to meet your left into a high plank position. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward dog. And then however you'd want, meet me in a forward fold at the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to stand. Exhale to Tadasana. We'll repeat the same variation on the other side. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, jump, or hop to plank. Inhale in high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, pick up the hands. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg rises, opening the hip. Exhale, knee to elbow, left elbow. Inhale, left leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale the left foot to the outside of the left hand, dropping the back knee. Inhale your chest forward to lizard pose, opening up the left knee if that feels good for you. You can go even further by planting your right palm on the mat and reaching back with your left hand to grab your right foot, finding the balance between opening your shoulder and opening your quad. Breathe here. Gently let your foot go, straightening out your body. Heel toe your left foot to the right side of your mat and drop the left knee down to come into pigeon pose. You can either stay sitting up in an active pigeon here or fold down over that bent leg and relax in the pose for a few breaths. Push yourself up and bring your left foot to meet the right in a high plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward dog. And then meet me in forward fold at the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand. Exhale, Tadasana, shutting down the eyes, feeling into the body, into the hips. Come down to kneel on your knees in the center of your mat. Your toes can either be tucked or feet flat on the mat. Placing your hands on your lower back, fingers pointing downward. Inhale, imagining a string pulling your sternum up to the ceiling, pushing your hips down and forward with your hands. Lean back here, and if it's okay for your lower back, you can grab onto your ankles or your heels. Breathe into your chest center, trying to open your collarbone in camel pose. If it's comfortable for you to just have your hands on your lower back, that's totally fine. Take another deep inhale here. And then easy does it, come back to center, rest in child's pose, balasana. Your hands can either be in front of you or your arms alongside the body. And then tuck the toes and straighten your legs so that you're in a forward fold. Place your right hand or right fingertips on the mat and bend the right knee, opening up the left hand to the ceiling, breathing into the left IT band. It's a very intense stretch here. Opening up the outer hip. And we'll switch sides. Exhale the left fingertips down to the mat. Bend that left knee. Inhale the right hand up, straightening out the right leg, breathing into the right IT band. The more you bend in the left knee, the more intense the feeling will be in the right leg. Beautiful. Let it all go. Bend the knees and come to lie down on your back on the mat. Open out your knees with the soles of your feet together in a supine butterfly, letting go of any tension you have in your inner thighs. Using your hands to fold your knees together like you're shutting a book, bring your knees into center for a wind release pose. And then drop your knees off to the left side, opening up the right arm, looking over the right shoulder, breathing into that right side body. To protect your lower back, use your left hand to push your knees back into center, and then let them fall onto the right side, opening up the left arm, looking over the left shoulder. Beautiful. You can use your right hand to lift your knees back into center, and then straighten out your legs for Shavasana, corpse pose. Lying flat on your back, arms at your sides, palms facing up. Shut down the eyes and let go of any controlled breathing. Feel yourself sink into the mat and slowly scan down your body from your head to your toes, relaxing anything you discover that's tight. We'll be here for about a minute. Invite in a deep inhale. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, circling out the wrists and the ankles. Stretch your arms above your head and zip your legs together for a full body morning stretch. You can yawn here if you feel it. Roll over to one side and curl tightly into a fetal position. Give thanks for 3 things you're grateful for. Using your top hand, push yourself up to a comfortable seated position, eyes remaining closed if possible. Bring your hands together in prayer at heart center, and we'll seal our practice together with an Om. Deep inhale in. Our pranayama practice today is Brahmari Pranayama, humming bee breath. It soothes the nervous system and helps to connect us with our truest inner nature. However, this is not a practice for pregnant women or folks with high blood pressure, epilepsy, or ear infections. Watch me first, and then we'll practice 7 rounds together. Sit in a comfortable seated position, never lying down for this pranayama practice. Bring the tip of your tongue to the space behind the upper front teeth. Gently close the lips, keeping the teeth slightly apart, and maintain this position of the mouth throughout the practice, frequently checking to ensure that the jaw remains relaxed. Then close each ear with the thumbs, place the index fingers at the midpoint of the forehead just above the eyebrows, and reach the middle, ring, and pinky fingers across the eyes so that the tips of these fingers press very gently against the bridge of the nose. See how I'm doing it? To begin, take a long, deep breath in through the nostrils, bringing the breath all the way into the belly. Drop the chin to the chest and begin to exhale slowly, making a steady, low-pitched sound at the back of the throat, like the humming of a bee. You'll focus on making the sound soft, smooth, and steady, and channeling it up to your forehead. The positioning of the tongue allows the vibration to better resonate through the head, affecting the tissues of the brain. Keep your body completely still and bring your awareness to the center of the head, to the third eye, letting the sound fill the head and spread to the rest of the body. Merge with the sound and allow the vibration to permeate your entire being. At the end of each exhalation, slowly straighten your neck as you inhale again through the nostrils to repeat the process. We'll practice 7 of these hums together now. Tuck the chin. Let it go. Bring the head to center. Inhale. Tuck the chin. Lift the chin and inhale. Tuck the chin. Bring the chin up, inhale. Tuck the chin. Inhale back to center. Tuck the chin, keeping the teeth apart. Inhale back to center. 2 more, tucking the chin. Inhale to center. Once more, tucking the chin. Breathing into that third eye. Inhale back to center. Wonderful. Now let that go and return your breathing to normal. Close down your eyes for a moment and feel the difference in your body from the beginning of practice till now. Flutter open the eyes. Excellent work today. In your home practice, you may either continue with 7 repetitions of humming the breath today, or you may add 1 more repetition per week, slowly building up to a total of 17 repetitions, but no more than 17 ever. We'll close our class with some food for thought. For the rest of this week, I encourage you to align with the harmonious energy of Venus and incorporate it into your daily life. What are some rituals you can perform to cultivate a sense of inner and outer beauty? A bubble bath, sheet mask, gua sha treatment, dancing to sensual music, splurging on a scented candle. Explore ways to embrace the joy of love for love's sake, the elegance of self-expression, and the aesthetic artistry of your own being. Let your life be a love story and make it super cute. If you have any difficult situations come up this week, I would also encourage you to tap back into that green, glowing gemstone in the center of your chest. Whenever you're not feeling love, or you're feeling stressed or difficulties, breathe into that heart center imagining that green gemstone glowing and encapsulating you in its loving, glowy green energy. If you enjoyed this class, let me know by clicking the thumbs up button below. And if you want to keep up with these esoteric yoga sessions, be sure to subscribe to this channel for a new video every Monday at 8 a.m. I'd love to invite you to join my exclusive and free group for spiritual seekers. The link is in the description, along with several other links of interest. Thank you for joining me in Occult Asana practice. Namaste.